to post a video to Instagram for like 20 minutes now. But it went against Big Pharma. So whoever is controlling. But gist of it was explaining why the medication slash drug was causing permanent damage. And it was explaining dopamine. So dopamine and serotonin are the two main chemicals in the brain that produces all the other chemicals and whatnot when they mix together and all that good jazz. And they call them antipsychotics or antidepressants. And I know that sounds bad, but it's medical term and all that good jazz. And so what it does is it makes, instead of being able to fluctuate, which then makes it so that the brain can't produce chemicals to send to the cells. And with the three brain systems, well, the heart and the gut work together to tell the cells what to tell the brain that they need, and then the brain sends the chemicals down to the cells. So without dopamine and serotonin, you don't get any neuro connection and cell mind body connection. So then the cells can't create new memories, and cellular memory is very important for survival, really. Because cells hold all of the memories of, like, back in the day, or even some other places. If you saw a tiger or a lion, your cells would remember the fear and make it so that you don't go back to that place. So if you can't produce dopamine and serotonin, then your cells don't have any memory to tell the brain what to remember. For 2 to 3 years, I was on Abilify and Abilify Maintena, which Abilify was the, and Abilify Maintena was the shot. And after 2 to 3 years, it causes brain damage. And I was on it for about, I would get off every now and then for like 5 to 6 months. So basically for 15 years, I've been getting forced drugs to give me permanent brain damage. And yeah, so I don't remember where I was going with this. They're running pretty heavy interference right now. Yeah, basically I can't create new memories. And so I act basically on instinct alone because I can't create new memories. memories. I've been off of it for about a year now, and it'll take 2 to 3 years with neuroplasticity to fully gain. Nice. I would enjoy that. But yeah, I have to rely on all of the information my cells and brain have got for the past life to survive, because they didn't want me, or they wanted me to shut up or something. I don't know. But yeah, things are very bad. And I see that they drop ticks everywhere to cause Lyme disease and whatnot, which Lyme disease, schizophrenia. And so then they're going to force this drug on everybody and say they have schizophrenia because they want everybody to die and eat bugs. The World Economic Forum and whatnot. Yeah, Bill Gates and whatnot. He's a bad man. Very bad man. Revenge of the Nerds. They like to tell you what to think and use science to say that it's true, and then kill any science that says otherwise. And so I'm working on getting psilocybin and THC to be studied because it helps heal the cells and increases neuroplasticity. That's what I'm pushing for. I think I've sent all of my research to Elon and Kennedy so that they can work on that, because I don't have the fun. First off, God bless America. So that's connected my connection. That wasn't very nice. Whoever's in control of my phone want me to talk to people. But I'm really glad I trained myself a lot. I got trained a lot to know the mind-body connection and subconscious, because the conscious subconscious mind is a fun thing to learn, because the conscious mind is the brain station of, in the universe. It would basically be the subconscious mind, where the subconscious mind remembers everything in all time and space throughout existence and time. Every thought that's is in the realm of the subconscious mind. So the conscious mind interprets the frequencies of the thoughts that are in. So the more you know and the more you understand, the more you get. Like Einstein ran on gamma waves, and gamma is the highest form of thought. It goes delta, theta, alpha, delta, theta, beta, alpha, gamma, I think. That's where they get the college frats and whatnot, all the names for the frats. Depending on which one you are is how intelligent you are, and what your brain frame is basically how it is. And I know they would say, no, it's not, but you don't know the history and why they do it. So then you have to go into secret societies and whatnot, because, like, okay, so delta waves is what you are when you're born and when you're in the womb. And I think from year 0 to 3, once you're born, you're in delta waves, which delta waves is a pure information gathering stage. And it that's the chemical that's produced to make it so that your cells don't die and get healthy and whatnot. So I used to listen to delta waves all day, every day, pretty much, to make it. And this is tobacco, not weed. But I used to listen to DHEA waves to make it so that my brain would slow down. And release the DHEA while I wake so that I could reverse aging. And I know that's what they really want me to talk about, but I'm afraid once I talk about it, they'll kill me. So I don't know if I want to do that yet. It makes it so you act basically on instinct instead of thought, because theta and creative stage. So, like, if you learn magic and whatnot, theta be in, and if you're an artist, theta is the stage to be in. It creates imagination. You can't have thoughts without imagination, because you can't have dreams without imagination. Unfortunately, the drugs have made it so that I don't even know if I can get to delta mode right now, because they made it so that my brain is basically a zombie, and I have to rely on all of my learned knowledge in order to survive. I don't remember if I said this in this video, but I got 2 to 3 years before I can fully heal my brain, because the shelf life is considered on medication to be how long it stays in your body. So last shot I got, I think it was like a year ago almost. Or maybe it's Half-Life. It might be Half-Life. So they gave me the shot like a year ago, so it stayed in my system about 6 months. even though I know it's a 2-month shot, but it takes 6 months for it to dissipate. And then the side effects of the damage it caused will take 2 to 3 years to fully heal if I work it right. And so I got about 2 years, I imagine, before I can get my brain body to be back to where I fully can be good again. And by good, I mean healthy. And that depends on if they let me, because they like to use 5G to make sure, and energy transference to make sure that I don't do healthy things. It's not very nice. And I know most people don't understand 5G or energy transference, but it's real. Just like astral projection and time travel and consciousness sending. But yeah, I would like to be healthy again. That would be good. And by healthy, I mean have my metabolism work properly. Because the medication or drugs that they had me on, it made it so that your gut biomes don't work anymore. And the brain-body connection doesn't work anymore. So then you gain weight and have muscle spasms and twitches and all kinds of stuff like that. And then they call you depressed for not having emotions. So they try to give you another drug to make it so that you get worse and worse and worse. Big Pharma is very evil. I really appreciate Mr. Kennedy and Mr. Trump for trying to fix Big Pharma. But it takes time. I'm hoping it all goes organic. That would be really good. But yeah. So I'm gonna hop off this live and see if I can upload my video to Instagram again. Love ya.